Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear, highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better, Voltron transform to DX Don Mega. And off scene, you probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device, and the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out. Don, you gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air.
Hi, am I on the air?
Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? This is your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest in entertainment news. I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. It is Monday, November the 26th. We're broadcasting live here from the Red Dragons Radio Studios. It's season 17, episode 8, and tonight's show is titled, Creed's Gonna Wreck It. That's right, because we got two movie reviews for you, and that's Creed 2, and of course, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. So, I'm excited to talk about those. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. That was an awesome week last week. It was a busy week, Black Friday. I hope everybody survived all the craziness. But we're back here for our regularly scheduled program. There's not a ton of news to get through, I'm going to be honest, just because it was a holiday week. News was not dropping as frequently as it normally does. So we should be able to have a nice tight show today that's probably going to be under a half hour when everything's said and done. So strap on in and join me on this ride. Now let's start off, as we talked about, with the movie reviews, and it is non-spoiler, so don't worry about it. We're going to start with Creed 2. This was my most anticipated movie coming out this weekend. I was so excited. I loved the first Creed. Now, I am a massive Rocky fan as well. I love all the Rocky movies, even Rocky 5. And then Creed was this weird little offshoot movie that came out a couple years ago that was based on Apollo Creed's son, and then Rocky stepping into the mentorship role as the trainer. He became the Mickey. And it was a phenomenal movie, man. I loved Michael B. Jordan as Adonis Creed, and I loved just the whole way that story came together with Rocky Balboa. Fast forward a couple years, here we are, Creed 2, and this movie here really bringing the franchise full circle as Creed is challenged to a fight by none other than Ivan Drago's son, Victor Drago. Now, for those of you that aren't Rocky fans, you wouldn't really understand the pure significance of this. But in Rocky 4, of course, it was Ivan Drago, played by Dolph Lundgren, who actually fought and killed Apollo Creed in Rocky 4, who is, of course, Michael B. Jordan's character, Adonis Creed's dad. So now here we are, 30 years later? And Ivan Drago has been training his son Victor, who's this unstoppable beast. And now he wants a fight with the son of Apollo Creed. So basically you have the son of these two legends going to go at it. And I loved the premise of this from day one. I knew this was going to be really cool, and the movie definitely played out the way I thought. It was phenomenal. I had a great time with this movie. It was nostalgic. It was action-packed. It had heart. It was really cool. Yes, if you take a step back, it kind of is Rocky 4 all over again, but it works, man. Seeing it under this generation, seeing what happened to Ivan Drago after he lost to Rocky back in Rocky 4, what happened to his family, and then, here we are now. Michael B. Jordan is the champion of the world, and he's, gonna get married, and he's got a kid on the way. How does his legacy move on, and as he has to try to step up and go face to face with this mountain of a man named Victor Drago? it was so much fun. I had a blast with this film, and I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of any of the Rocky movies, especially if you're a fan of Creed 1, this is a very worthy sequel right here. I don't think it's as good as the original Creed, so it does fall a little bit shy of where I was with the first movie, but not by much. This is a very worthy sequel, and I really enjoyed the hell out of it. So Creed 2, I would give 4 out of 5 stars on this movie. Really, really dug it. And then our second movie here is Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's right, the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph is back, and I had a blast with this movie as well, too. This Wreck-It Ralph is probably my favorite Disney movie. It's just so much fun, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a sequel to this damn thing, and we finally got it, and I was so excited to have family movie day, take my daughter to go see it. She just turned 5 years old. I showed her Wreck-It Ralph a couple years ago. She loves the first movie, and she was really excited to see the sequel, and it paid off, man. This movie nails it. It's so much fun. I like that they did something totally different in this movie, which is they went to the internet, and it wasn't just the arcade games like it was in the first movie. Of course, this movie picks up several years later. Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope are best friends. Vanellope's kind of just getting a little bored of her everyday life and the same old track on the same old game, and the steering wheel on her game actually ends up breaking. They go into the Wi-Fi router to go to the internet to try to find a new steering wheel, which is on eBay. So they go into the world of the internet, and there's so much fun to be had here. And I won't give away a lot of the really cool scenes, really cool things that pops up, and things they get into. But it's so much fun. There's a lot of really cool voice cast cameos that pop up. You've seen the Disney princesses in the trailer. You see nods to Star Wars, nods to Marvel, all the different kinds of stuff across the web. YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat, everything is in the internet. And I like the way that they set it up. And it's a lot of fun. It's got some really good laughs. It's good for the adults. It's good for the kids. Just like Creed, I would say it doesn't live up to the original film. I still think Wreck-It Ralph is the better movie. It's way more complete from start to finish, whereas Ralph Breaks the Internet has some really highs and some moments that I just kind of didn't really agree with, and I wish they would have done something a little bit different with. But Gal Gadot is in this movie. She plays a character that's in this game Slaughter Race, which is fantastic as well. She's great in this. It's a lot of fun to be had. So, once again, if you're a fan of good old Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope von Schweetz, then you should check out this game, or this movie, this game, because it is a game, right? And I think you'll have a great time. So, I would give Ralph Breaks the Internet 4 out of 5 stars as well, too. So, a great weekend at the movies, man. 4 out of 5 for both Creed 2 and Ralph Breaks the Internet. The other big release of the weekend was Robin Hood. I did not see it. I will maybe see it this weekend because there's no real big releases coming out. So maybe I'll just catch up on that one. But I'm not hearing great things. And so we'll see how it goes from there. But there you go. There's your 2 movie reviews of the week. Now we'll switch gears and we'll get into the news of the week and get you guys caught up in everything that's going on out there in the world of television and movies. All right? Okay. Here we go. So Ken Watanabe and Koichi Sato are set to star in Fukushima 50, which is a true story feature that they're putting together. Universal Pictures has inked a first-look deal with Janelle Monáe. We've known Janelle Monáe for a while now. Everybody's been trying to get their hands on her for something. So good to see her get a first-look deal with Universal, because that's massive right there. Rebel Wilson has joined the cast of the Cats adaptation. They're really stacking that thing up to get going. The pilot, based on the Vertigo comic Sweet Tooth, has been ordered over on Hulu, so Hulu is moving forward with Sweet Tooth. Mr. Mercedes has been renewed for a season 3 by the Audience Network. What the hell is the Audience Network? I don't even know what the hell that is, but it's been renewed for season 3. YouTube and MGM have stated that they're going to debut over 100 movies streaming for free on YouTube. So YouTube's going to have a lot more streaming content here pretty soon. Netflix is going to debut John Grisham's The Innocent Man documentary series. So keep an eye out for that over on Netflix. There's a True Blood musical in the works, according to creator Alan Ball. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why we would need a True Blood musical, but that is supposedly on the way. We got some more set photos of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. I'm surprised they're even still filming this damn movie. It comes out later next year. I thought they would be done by now, but they're still shooting, so check out some new photos there. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you have a chance to see Aquaman almost a full week early, and I'm going to go do it. I've already got my tickets. So Aquaman opens on December 21st. If you're a Prime member and you have a local showing in your neighborhood, showings for the Prime membership is on December 15th. So you can see it 6 days early. I'm super stoked. I got my tickets. I cannot wait to see it. The embargo lifted today for Aquaman, and a lot of the early reviews have come out, and everybody is loving this thing. I'm seeing best comic book movie of the year, one of the best comic book movies ever, best DCEU movie. So I'm really, really stoked to see Aquaman. I'm glad I got my tickets. If you want to try to get yours early, you better hurry up because most of them are sold out by now. But go to Atom Tickets. Just download the app, Atom Tickets, sign up, look for Aquaman. You can purchase it there. It'll validate if you're a Prime member, and you can get your tickets. We have an article up talking about how the CW's Elseworld crossover is going to address the absence of Batman. Yes, Batman does exist. He's been gone for a while, and they're going to address this in the episode, so pretty cool there. They're not going to just ignore it. Maniac Cop remake is coming, and it will have a completely different tone from the original film. We have some first look footage of Ruby Rose's Batwoman in the Arrowverse crossover, so check that out. Bohemian Rhapsody, congratulations to that movie. It's now the second highest grossing music biopic film domestically, so it's just trailing behind Straight Outta Compton. I loved Bohemian Rhapsody, man. One of my favorite pictures of the year. So definitely check that out if you haven't seen that yet. We have the first trailer for The Intruder, which looks super generic, but check it out if you're interested. The second trailer for Replicas, a pretty cool clone movie with Keanu Reeves. The second trailer for The Secret Life of Pets. This is the Chloe-centric trailer about the cat. The first trailer for Once Upon a Deadpool, which is fantastic. This is our first look at the PG-13 version of Deadpool 2. It's got Deadpool, it's got Fred Savage. They're talking crap to each other. They make a joke at Marvel. It's really hilarious. Watch this trailer if you haven't seen it yet. The final trailer for Aquaman also dropped a couple days ago, and that trailer is phenomenal, man. I saw it on the big screen before Creed 2 over the weekend, and it gave me goosebumps. I loved it. So check out that trailer if you haven't seen it yet. Remember, go to amiontheair.com and click on the trailers tab, and you can see all about it. Alright, we also have the new trailer for Serenity. This is the second trailer for the new Matthew McConaughey and Hathaway movie. It looks really, really good. The second trailer, though, is really short, and I'm not even sure why they chose this to be the second one. We finally have a second trailer for the Lego Movie Part 2, and I didn't really like it very much, to be honest. I am so excited for the Lego Movie. It comes out in February, and I love the first trailer. But this one, it's not that great. It only had a couple laugh-out-loud moments, and overall it just looks kind of sloppily thrown together. It looks like a mismatch of a lot of stuff. And I don't know. I'm still stoked for the movie. I still think the movie will pull it out in the end, but the trailer did not do it for me. We have Everything Wrong with Creed in 12 minutes or less. We have the honest trailer for Rocky 4, which is all awesome. Margot Robbie has revealed the official full title for the upcoming Birds of Prey movie. So we actually did a reveal on our Instagram last week of what this is, and get ready for it. So the upcoming movie is officially titled Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. That's right. That is the full title to the Birds of Prey movie. Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. So, there you go. I actually really dig it. Nobody's going to refer to it in that full title. It'll just be Birds of Prey. But I like how they added that in. It's very Harley Quinn, and I love it. Very tongue-in-cheek. My Best Friend's Exorcism. I don't even know what this is. It's something from the 80s, but it's getting a new movie adaptation in the works based on the novel. Roald Dahl's Tales of the Unexpected is being rebooted for TV. So there you go. Ashley Greene is joining the Roger Ailes biopic Fair and Balanced. We have everything coming and going in December to Netflix. And also coming to Netflix will be Avengers Infinity War. It launches on Netflix on Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas there. The CW is developing a series based on the novel The Prodigy. Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible Fallout is now available on digital, so I highly recommend you check that out. One of the best movies of the year. Alessandro Nivola is joining up with the HBO Sopranos sequel movie. Oscar Isaac says that Episode 9 of Star Wars will handle Carrie Fisher's death in a beautiful way. So I can't wait to see how that plays out. I know that they're going to be very respectful. It's going to be pretty awesome. Movie studios are pushing for a shorter theatrical window next year. Pretty crazy when you think about it, because movies already come out in digital about 3 months after they hit theatrically. And they're trying to actually say within 30 to 60 days they want the turnaround time now. That's nuts, man. It's going to make the movie-going experience crazy, because a lot of people are going to say, I'll just wait a month and watch it at home. So only diehards like myself will probably still be going to the theater. But yeah, movie studios are in negotiations pushing for shorter theatrical windows. A Northern Exposure revival with Rob Morrow is in the works over at CBS. Teachers has been canceled over on TV Land, and the last remaining scripted series will end in 2019. Salvation has also been canceled over on CBS after just 2 seasons. We have the first 5 minutes of George R.R. Martin's Night Flyer show that's coming to the Sci-Fi Channel, so you can check out the first 5 minutes there. You can have your first look at Donna Troy from DC Universe's Titans. She'll be debuting on this Friday's episode of the Titans. Hasbro is launching early Bumblebee screenings, so check out the Bumblebee official website to find out if there is an early screening somewhere near you. Vin Diesel's XXX4 has just added Taiwanese actor Jay Chou to the upcoming movie. So we are officially moving forward with XXX4, so that's pretty exciting there. Jason Derulo is joining the Cats musical adaptation as well. Mike Flanagan confirms who we won't be seeing in Haunting of Hill House Season 2, so check that out. I don't want to spoil anything for those of you that haven't finished it, which I haven't even finished the series yet, so I hope to be doing that here pretty soon. Sony has revealed 2 mystery dates for 2 Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man Universe movies in 2020. So speculation leads to believe it's Venom 2 and probably the Morbius the Living Vampire movie. But those are just rumors at this point. Speaking of Spider-Man, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is expected to make between 30 to 40 million during opening weekend. The middle spinoff that was moving forward with Sue Heck is not moving forward anymore at ABC. They've decided to pass on it. Dolly Parton says that the new 9 to 5 sequel is coming and that her original co-stars all plan to return. Katy Perry has topped Forbes' highest paid women in music list. She actually is over Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Lady Gaga, so congratulations to Katy Perry there. Hulu's 4 Weddings and a Funeral has just added Game of Thrones star in a new recast. That's right, it's the chick from Fast and Furious. Let me see, I forget what her real name is. Just it's the chick from Fast and Furious, you know, the last couple of movies. Jessica Williams. She's replacing Jessica Williams, sorry. Nathalie Emmanuel is going to take the lead role, replacing the previously announced star Jessica Williams. She will star as Maya, an American who reunites with her friends in London for a wedding, only to have a bombshell revelation at the altar which throws their lives into turmoil. Of course, hilarity ensues. Tim Allen has confirmed that Keanu Reeves has a mystery role in Toy Story 4, so that'll be pretty awesome. Can't wait to see that. Obi-Wan Kenobi officially coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2, so look for him coming up pretty soon. Another game getting a fresh relook is No Man's Sky. The latest update adds new life forms and gives the planets a fresh look, so pretty cool there. I need to actually update my No Man's Sky so I can check this out. We have the first teaser trailer for The Lion King. The Lion King live-action movie comes out July 19th, 2019. This is a hell of a little teaser, man. It gives you those Jungle Book vibes. The animals look so incredible, and it's all your favorite characters from the cartoon. This trailer is just like the first teaser trailer for the cartoon. It's so exciting. This trailer is breaking view records. It's the second most watched trailer of all time, behind Infinity War. Disney knows how to do it. Lion King, this is going to be great next summer. We have the first Red Band trailer for What Men Want with Taraji P. Henson. This is a really cool trailer. It actually made me laugh pretty hard. I wasn't looking forward to this film very much, and then I saw this Red Band, and I didn't know this was going to be a rated R movie, and now I'm super sold on it. Mary Poppins star Julie Andrews has a secret role in Aquaman, so there you go. So we don't know who she's playing, but pretty cool to know that Julie Andrews will be in Aquaman. Let's see here. Sorry, give me a sec. White Boy Rick's Jonathan Majors is in talks for the Trial of the Chicago 7. Amazon Studios' Modern Love is assembling a A-list cast and directors. This is pretty cool. So Amazon Studios' highly anticipated adaptation Modern Love, which is based on the popular New York Times column and weekly podcast, has assembled a stellar cast of actors to appear in the anthology series. Academy Award winner Anne Hathaway, Emmy Award winner Tina Fey, Emmy Award nominee John Slattery, Academy Award nominee Dev Patel, Academy Award nominee Catherine Keener, Academy Award nominee Andy Garcia, Kristen Milotti, Emmy Award nominee Brandon Victor Dixon from Power, Olivia Cook from Ready Player One, Andrew Scott from Sherlock, Julia Garner from Ozark, Shea Wiggum from Homecoming, Gary Carr from The Deuce, Sophia Boutella from Kingsman, and the Tony Award winner John Gallagher Jr. from The Newsroom are among some of the stars that will appear in the upcoming series. Pretty incredible right there, man. What a hell of a cast that Amazon has put together for this show. Remember, once again, it's called Modern Love, and that's pretty incredible right there. Misbehaviors cast Greg Kinnear as legendary comedian Bob Hope. Rebellion Studios has just bought studio space for the Judge Dredd TV series, so it looks like we may be getting that. I've been waiting to hear some news on the damn Judge Dredd TV series. The upcoming Child's Play remake has launched a new viral website, so you could check that out. Hashtag your best buddy, Buddy, B-U-D-D-I. Remember, that comes out June 21st, 2019. We have a first look picture from the new Hellboy movie. It shows David Harbour as Hellboy. It looks pretty cool, by the way, so check that out. We have the first official trailer for the Elseworlds Arrowverse crossover, so check that out. David Ayer confirmed that Suicide Squad originally had Steppenwolf, so it had more of a connection and tie into Justice League, and then they ended up switching it all to the Enchantress and everything. They should have totally left it to Steppenwolf. Like I said, first reactions have hit the web for Aquaman earlier today, so check it out as the embargo has lifted. Amy Sedaris has joined The Lion King in a new role, and Starz has ordered P-Valley and Hightown to series. And over on SNL, they have just announced that Jason Momoa and Matt Damon have been added to the December host roster. And lastly, Judge Jerry Springer. That's right, the daytime courtroom show has been set for fall 2019. So there you go. Pretty interesting right there, that just when the Jerry Springer show gets canceled, Judge Jerry Springer pops his head up. So there you go, my friends. I told you there wasn't a tremendous amount of news to get through, and we did it in just a little over 20 minutes. So I hope you have enjoyed. Let's get on over to release dates and box office, and we'll wrap this baby up. Actually, on DVD and Blu-ray tomorrow is Searching. This is a fantastic movie, by the way. If you haven't seen Searching, I highly recommend you do so with John Cho. I got it on digital a couple weeks ago. I've already rewatched it. It's such a phenomenal movie. Check that out. Actually, in theaters Friday is nothing new. There is no wide releases this Friday. So, either take the weekend off or catch up on something that you missed. Here's your weekend box office top 10. Coming in number 10 is A Star is Born with 3 mil. Number 9 is Green Book with 5.4 mil. Number 8 is Widows with 8 million. Number 7 is Robin Hood with 9.1. Number 6 is Instant Family with 12.5. Number 5 is Bohemian Rhapsody with 13.9. Number 4 is Fantastic Beasts: Crimes at Grindelwald with 29.7. Number 3 is Dr. Seuss the Grinch with 30.2. In its debut is Creed 2 with 35.3 mil. And number 1 is Ralph Breaks the Internet with 55.7 million. So really good numbers here. I really want to focus an emphasis on Ralph Breaks the Internet and Creed 2. Those are solid numbers, but remember, these movies came out on Wednesday. They came out before Thanksgiving, so the numbers are actually even bigger than what we're talking about, because we're only talking about the Friday to Sunday amounts. So Creed 2 at 35 and Ralph Breaks the Internet at 55. If we take a look at the full, since Wednesday release, Wreck-It Ralph, 55 million over the 3-day weekend and 84.5 million since the Wednesday opening, which makes it one of the biggest Thanksgiving openings of all time. It's the third highest of all time behind Frozen and Hunger Games: Catching Fire. And then Creed 2, right? So like I said, it made 35.3 million over the weekend, but if you include since Wednesday, it's made 55.8 million, which surpasses the first film, which also came out in Thanksgiving of 2015. So there you go, man. Lots of money for these films, especially when you tack in the Wednesday to Sunday. Unfortunately, that didn't work very well for Robin Hood, which only came in at number 7, like I said, with 9.1, and I think when you count in since Wednesday, it's like 14. So, ouch. But there you go. There's your releases, there's your box office, and that is your news of the week, my friends. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, remember, amiontheair.com is our official webpage. Check that out. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. Follow me directly on Twitter at dxdonmega. We are available on iTunes. If iTunes ain't your thing, we're available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, TuneIn, Google Play Music, Google Podcast. We're all over the interwebs there. Of course, our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com. We're always streaming on demand on Red Dragons Radio. Follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio. You can follow us on Instagram at simply Am I on the Air. And follow me on Stardust. Remember, Stardust is the app that you download where you can watch 30-second mini reviews for TV, movies, trailers. I highly recommend you download Stardust. Follow me at simply Don Mega, DONMEGA, and I will follow you back. Stardust is an amazing app, and if you love reviews, it's definitely worth the download. Thank you once again for tuning in. I hope you all have a great week, and I'm not sure if we'll be back next weekend, because if there's no new movie releases, the news is kind of slow. We might actually take the weekend off, but if there's enough to talk about, we'll be back. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. So enjoy the show, enjoy your week, take care of yourselves and each other, and until next time, y'all, peace!
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragons!
Red Dragon.